Yeah, good evening friends. Today is 6:15. Once again I am coming with my 12th video, which will be once again come in the part of role and responsibility. Before that, before going to start my topics, I just request all of you, if you like my channel, please subscribe my channel, and if you like the post, you please forward it to your friends as much as possible. And if any videos in this any regards you require, you please put your comments in the comment box so that I can forward you the videos or come with the videos in your topics on. So what is, yesterday also I told you what is role and responsibilities. Once again I am coming into the basics of role and responsibilities. The role is the name, and the responsibility, for that designation what you have to do, it's the responsibility. Like if you are a teacher, your role name is teacher, and to maintain that teachership you have some responsibilities. You have to give the proper guidance to your students, you have give the proper knowledge to your students, and you have to solve the queries of your students so that whatever the problems he are facing, he has faced, or he or she, that should be solved by you. So that's the responsibility of teacher. Now my point is that today I am coming with the role and responsibilities of a area manager along with the family part. That is where I just tell you about the role and responsibilities of husband and wife. In relation we have lots many relations, like brother and sister relation. We have relation like son and father, son and mother, daughter and father, daughter and mother. Lots many relations are there, but one of the best relation in relationship is the husband-wife relation, where both of you are not bonding with each other by blood group, by the genetics, but although your genetics are not matched, but still that relation is one of the most strongest relation in the world. Why it is only because the trust is there. And in some places, yeah, you can say that relation for some people it is one of the bitter relation. Why it is because the trust, they have married with each other, but the trust is not created. Going into the depth of that relation, I just want to share 1-2 points. First, what is the role? You have to understand the role and then the responsibilities of husband as well as wife's role and responsibilities. Then only you can perform that things better. So now I am going with the role of the husband. What is the role of the husband? Husband is the key maker, means he has the whole responsibility to run the livelihood of his family. Means the family means the wife. Means what are the needs the wife required, that should be fulfilled by the husband. But the thing is that it should not be that it should not be beyond my income. Means if my income is up to that, that wife should also understand as per the income how much he can give, he need to give. And that should be, one more thing is there, it is your responsibility to increase the income so that you should fulfill the needs of the family. The first responsibility is that to run the family. Second responsibility what is come is to require to fulfill the needs. Means if wife has some needs, you have to fulfill that. With that, it's always not the need, it doesn't mean it's the things which is buying from the market. Or needs are not always like to be that it's you have to invest money on that. Sometimes the needs are likely to be you spend some time with it, or sometimes the need, it's like to be she needs some of your help in her day to day work. Like sometimes if you are sitting with her, if she is doing her this kitchen work, if you sit with her, she will get even she feels the best in that time also. So you need to understand the requirement. And the foremost part of that, everyone requires some desire. It's maybe money, it's maybe some feelings, it may be in terms of something else. So you have to fulfill the desire of your wife. Third, as the wife is coming from some other family, so every person, means as you have your parents, you understand the values of your parents, as she also understands the values of your parents. So it is your responsibility to fulfill the expectations of her, what she have to give to her parents. So these are the basic responsibilities of a husband, I am saying. Likely to be same for that the role of wife also. When a wife playing her role, it is the same responsibility of wife whenever the husband came from outside, because nowadays the peoples are working, both the wives and husbands are working in every places, and in rural areas only it is seen that wives are not working. And you see the differences. In rural areas it is very rarely seen the relations are cut. Why? Because whenever the husband came, he is also expecting something from her wife. And that, yeah, I agree ki both of you are coming from outside, but at least after coming from there you take some rest, and after that also you can fulfill that needs. Second point is that being wife, it is your sole responsibility to keep the nourishment, means you should be taken care of everything of him as a mother, because every time you should not be treat like a wife, means sometimes your nourishment should be like a mother. And the third point, which is you have to do your own responsibilities, so that whenever your husband came, he should feel कि yeah, someone is there who is taking care in absence of me, who is taking care of my family in absence of me. These are the role and responsibilities of husband and wife, I am saying. I am not going into the more depth on that, but if you are maintaining at least this basic role and responsibilities, at least you should maintain a good relationship. Now I am coming to the points of business. On the points of business, the roles and responsibilities are likely to be same. In case of manager, because in sales, lots many managers are there. At this, yesterday I communicating with you from the top to bottom. A company, pharma company, how pharma company forms. This pharma company, usually the pharma company has their pan of India operation. They have the ranking from VP, then the national sales head, GM, then the national sales head, then the zonal sales head. Every company is the pan India company. They have divided into 4 zones, and then every zonal manager have some regional managers, and under regional managers there should be some area managers, and then the medical rep. Yesterday I told you about the role and responsibilities of medical rep. Today I am going to communicate with all of you regarding the role and responsibilities of area business manager. What is the role and responsibilities of area business manager? In every pharma company, the first pillar is the representative, and start after ending of that pillar. The first layer which is formed is the manager. It's area manager, the first line manager, who has a huge role, because if you see a flat or if a building is formed, the first pillar, after the pillar, the first floor which is contained, it can be seen till as the foundation of the company, means the full foundation is depends on the first line manager. whether the company will grow or not grow, it depends on the area business manager. So what are the roles of that area business manager? The first role is to fulfill the target of the company. So how? If his all representatives are doing his budget, then only it is possible. To do that, what are the basic needs you have to do? You have to motivate the team. You have to collect the secondary from the stockist. You have to monitor the stock which is lying in the stockist. You have to check the regular order from the stockist so that the stock doesn't get expired, or even the stock doesn't get short. Because if the demand created and if the stock is not there, then you are not doing your job. Thirdly, you have to collect the outstanding from the stockist so that company is also getting the benefits of that sale. And also monitoring the daily call report of your representative, the field working details, as well as that you have to train the people so that they can do well in field. More, you have to motivate your team so that they can perform well. Just with some few tips, I am ending this job and responsibilities of area business manager of any pharma company. With this I am concluding the role and responsibilities as well as area manager, and as well as the role and responsibilities of wife and husband. So hope I come with my 13th video tomorrow. And as yesterday I told you, I will come with a video on habits. What are the good habits, bad habits? So hopefully by tomorrow I will come with that on this topics on good habits and bad habits. But in between, just give me the leave for today. Hope if you like my videos, please subscribe as much as possible to everyone's, and forward it to everyone. For that, bye.